The creepy people you find at RetroCon.
The creepiest.
The creepiest. The creepiest and the muppiest. Everybody. I said muppiest. What do you want, man?
Like we're just talking about.
Oh my god, this guy's always trying to get NU stuff in your face with a child's friggin'. Oh my god, that does look good. Yeah, he loves me.
Look at
that.
Chop that bitch
Right
down,
there. Did chop that, didn't he? Sell some things.
To give you a french fry. Oh, that's nice.
I wasn't even filming that. He gave me a french fry. I take back everything I just said about him. He's a loving man. Mwah. It's day one of RetroCon. We're all set up. We'll show you the booth in a little bit. It's officially day one. My wife's behind the camera. She's giving me the finger right now. I made her get up early, and she's not a morning person at all. We're going to do a quick tour of the booth. Then we're going to walk around and try to get some deals. So here is a quick shot of the outside of the booth. I opted for one spot, which was probably a dumb idea. I have like 4 or 5 totes in the car that we just can't put out because we don't have the room. But starting here, we have some plush. You're a camera hog.
I know.
We have some plush up here. Some figures on this rack. And then coming in, we got some figures on this side. Went with a little bit of a different setup this year also because of the one spot. So I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Got some stuff down here. Some vintage bed sheets, some board games, stuff like that. Stuff underneath. Vintage, really nice vintage Dreamcast case. Got an Uncle Remus book right there. We got some heavy hitter DS games in this case right there. Let's give it a quick shot of that. Happy with the way that turned out. And then over here, did I won a huge wrestling collection at an auction a few months back, and this is a lot of that. Except for those superstars, I've had those since like 2 years now, I think. That's when I bought that my buddy Kenny's collection. Some comics back there. Really nice World of Warcraft art book. $50 that I have on that's actually pretty low. I was surprised to see how much that book was actually going for. I don't even feel right charging $50, but I'm never firm on my prices unless it's something really good. So I'm always willing to make deals. Some stuff right here, mostly video games on this side. I really didn't bring as much. Like I have a PS2, I have some games. I have a couple sealed games. I got Silent Hill 2 right there, platinum hits for the Xbox. Some DS. Nice okay copy of Mask on the Super Nintendo. The label's got some wear on it. This is cool. I found this a few months ago. This is a really rare Pac-Man like goblet. So that's a pretty good find. Most of my Marvel Legends are going. I just decided I didn't need them. And a lot of those have actually jumped in price. This was a find I got recently. This is Cruisin' Exotica. Selling my big Godzilla up there. I really didn't want to, but I know I'm not going to ever use them, so I just want to part with them. This is really cool. This is a pretty rare Who's Afraid of Godzilla book. Illustrated by Bob Eggleton, who you probably know from a lot of Godzilla comics. That book goes for stupid money as well. My Ultimates are going. Some of the extra AW figures that I have. Some loose figures. Some just random things. Some tins. More of that wrestling collection that I won at the auction. Down here, all these cool box sets. The Horseman set's awesome right there. Back to the 4 Horseman set. This shelf has some pretty cool stuff. It's got this pretty rare, now rare, Splash Mountain picture frame. WWF New York glass. Some Halloween. Lemax, right? Yeah, Lemax. Halloween decorations. More stuff up there. I did have my Bane up there, but my buddy just came and bought him from me, so he is no longer with us. Down here we have some lunch boxes, a whole bunch of puzzles. No, we don't have Little Dick.
Why not?
This is Matt, everybody, from the Toy Cantina. Good store. We're going to go there pretty soon. No, Little Dick's home. He didn't want to come. I just realized.
Dude, that was
I didn't mean that. Dude, I didn't mean that. That was a complete accident.
Dude, that was beautiful. I'm so beautiful.
I said, Little Dick is home. He didn't want to come. But I didn't mean that.
Hey, you married him.
Forever. I'm your idiot. Oh my God. I'm glad I got that on camera. I'll come see you, Matt. Anyway, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I just said that. We got some stuff over here. This is something that's also really cool. I found this recently at actually one of my vendors at the antique store had this. It's a strawberry shortcake music box, and she worked, and she's in really good shape. I mean, she could use a little cleaning in between the strawberries, but she has like no chips, no rub, nothing. It's fantastic condition. Chrissy doll, best friend Cynthia, she works. I'm even including the D battery with her, but she's got an extra outfit. And she's got all three of her discs, and she works. Like I said, she works 100%. Coming on down, some dollies. So this is mostly like the girls or like kids table. So a lot of this stuff is part of the buyout I did from Retro Rest Stop that I'm just now getting around to pricing and getting out. I got some Hello Kitty stuff down here. And then we even, like, I have stuff everywhere. I got this pretty big America Cares Care Bear, little Maestro, or Little Daisy and the Maestro. This was mine. Again, getting rid of it. I don't need it. Some stuff here, some clothes, some just twos and fews, random things. Up here, I have a Barbie suitcase, little bear doll, then nice Ben 10 bag. Got some more plush in this bin over here. Some Cabbage Patch Kids, little glowworm action right there. And then coming along to the back, we have some more randomness. A little keyboard cat. That is the booth for this year's RetroCon. I really should have gotten 2 spots. But this was my first year back, and I just figured 1 spot would be a good way to kind of ease back into things. But I know for next year, we're definitely getting 2. All right, you guys got to see this. So my neighbor has this really nice Shogun Godzilla in like beautiful, pristine condition. The toes look good. The fingernails look good. There is a scratch somewhere on here. Oh, there it is right there. It's very faint. You can't see it. There's a horrible story. So apparently she had this at a flea market. And some kid came over and shot the wrist. And it went halfway across the field and hit the ground. I would have killed the kid. I'd have no self-control at that point. But tongue works. Everything's good on it. Everything looks good. She's got 750 on it. Comes with this model right here. So it's an amazing piece. She also has a lot of other cool figures like this really nice Inspector Gadget. It's $300 on that. Coming down, we have some turtle cases, some Hasbro WWF. We have the Rockers and then the Undertaker. And then over here, she has some carded turtles. Slapshot Leo I have. I don't have Lieutenant Leo. A little yellowing, but still in pretty good shape. Cards look really nice. Mike the Sewer Surfer, I have him loose. I don't have him on card. And then Baxter Stockman. My first pickup of the show is going to be from this booth right here. This is the guy last year. If you guys remember, I got my first 2 Monster Force figures from him. And we've been talking back and forth on Instagram, and he's got one more for me. He's got the Creature. So as soon as he's done with these people, we're going to go in here and pick that up. That deal is done. We ended up getting another Monster Force figure. I actually ended up getting 2. He had 2 different figures. The one I really needed, the other one I'm pretty sure I got last year. It's the Frankenstein. But for the deal that he was going to give me for both, I figured, you know what, I'll get it. And maybe one will just stay on card and one will get opened. One other thing that he has that I'm actually considering is he has the Storm Collectibles Shao Kahn, the original release, not the newer ones that have been coming out. And he only wants $200 for it. So that's another possibility. We might actually end up picking that up, because that's a pretty good price for that. I don't really care for the new ones they've been releasing. I would rather have the original, and it's the clean version. It's not the bloody version. So that's also a possible pickup. But for now, I'm going with Monster Force. I'm over here at my buddy Jerry's booth, and he's got the fan club kit, all complete in pretty good shape. He's got 175 on it, but he said for me he'd do 160. So this might be a pickup. I gotta think about it. I gotta walk around. Now I'm over here at the Toy Fellows booth, and they were just able to hook me up with another Monster Force figure that I needed. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. So now we picked up 2 new ones that we needed this weekend, and we, from what I was checking, we're almost done the collection. So they got a lot of other cool stuff here. Just a lot of Starship Trooper stuff. They also have a nice little stack of video games. You guys can see any titles in there. Wow, dude, look at this camera toy. I'm not gonna mess with that. It's very fragile, very yellowed and very fragile. This got my attention too. He wants, I think, 225. It's brand new sealed. A little bit of wear on the edge up there. Not too bad. Sides pushed in, but I'm not really too worried about that. But brand new sealed. Hughes Playhouse playset. This really nice talking Hulk Hogan from Hasbro. Wacky Action Turtle sighting. Break Fighting Raphael. Sauron. Toy Biz. We got some bootleg wrestling back here. Yes, we do. Awesome. Oh, what's this? I see a Tommy back there. Might have to see what he wants for that. That flip head, I actually need that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Dude, no way. Oh my god, dude. I've never seen one of these in person. I've always wanted this Haunted Highway ever since I was a kid. Holy shit, I might have to ask him about that. Wow. I don't know what to say. I've always wanted that. I wanted that for Christmas one year. I never got it. I never saw it. I never found it. I still remember the old commercial. I'm definitely gonna have to ask him about that. That's got my attention for sure. Guess what? We did it. We got it. He was offering it to me for a really good deal. It apparently is complete, 100%. His partner looked over everything before they brought it, and I bought something else from him, and I got a really nice package deal. I really don't think I have the room for this, so hopefully the wife won't kill me. Let's find out. Yo,
What?
I got Haunted Highway.
Oh my god.
I got it. Here, grab the other Green Ranger figure. Dude, I got it. Look.
Now you can stop saying it. You got your eye on you.
Yeah, I got my eye out for you. It's dusty. It looks like it could use a nice cleaning.
How much?
$50 complete.
Not bad.
I was like, dude, I'm not even gonna say no. One thing I am trying to find at this convention is an ice blue N64. I don't know that I would want to go and collect all of the colors for the N64, but I really, really do like the ice blue. I don't see one here, but I know these guys are always doing conventions. They always have a lot of games. So I'm going to see if either they have one. Maybe they bring one tomorrow. Maybe they have one in stock somewhere at their other location. I don't know. But we're going to look around and see if we can find one somewhere. All right, so day one of RetroCon is in the books. We're back at the hotel. These are 4 of the figures that we picked up, and then I'm going to save the big pickup for last. Starting over here, we got another Monster Force figure to add to the collection. This is Lance Magruder. This was purchased from the guys over at the Toy Fellas. Got a real good deal on him, $20. A little sun faded, but he's going to come off the card anyway, so that really doesn't matter. Moving on down, we got 2 more Monster Force figures. These were bought from the same guy. With the deal he was giving me, I decided to just buy them both. This one I'll just keep on card, or I'll just trade them or, do whatever. But the creature is really cool. He's coming off the card a little bit, so got him for $20. Which is a good deal. He's normally the most expensive one. Like usually mint on card, he's like a $40 figure or so. So I figure with $20, like I said, they're coming off, so I don't mind paying that. This was also from Toy Fellas. It's another flip head Ranger. This is Tommy. Of course, always one of the hardest ones to get just because it's the Green Ranger. Anything Green Ranger is, always hard to get. So for 25, it's actually 30, but when you see the next item, we did a little bundle deal and got this for 25 in the end. So happy to have that. Again, cards all bent, so it's coming off. So it's not that big of a deal. And here is the last pickup. This is the Tycho Haunted Highway from 1994. This thing, I guess, qualifies as a Grail piece for me. I mean, I've wanted this since I was a kid. I never got it. I never see it at shows. Just something you don't come across very often. Box is in pretty good condition for its age. Just needs to be wiped down. It's pretty dusty. I mean, it has some wear, from storage and like on the corners. It's got some tape here. Somebody tried to tape it shut, but it doesn't interfere with like the artwork or anything. So I can probably get that off if I'm very careful. Everything's in here. Again, this was from the Toy Fellas. So we are going to go through just, I trust them guys. They have a good reputation, but just for my own mind, I want to make sure it's all there. I haven't decided if I'm going to set it up and play it yet. We're still thinking about that. But I got this for $50, which is that's an insane deal for this. Even if it's not complete, $50 is still a great price. And I was happy to pay it because this will look great when it's displayed. I mean, that artwork, look at that artwork. I mean, I have it under the light right now, but it does look good. It really does. It pops. Colors are good. There's no tears or rips in it and in any way. All right, it is day 2 of RetroCon. We are just getting in. They're about to open the doors in about an hour or so for 9 a.m. entry. We have a few more things we have to put out at the booth. We had a pretty busy day yesterday. Let's go walk around before all the craziness starts, and let's see what else we can find. Well, look at what we have here. We have the two Matts. We have Matt Striker from Reed's Retro Toys and our other good friend Matt right here, who doesn't have a YouTube channel, but is still an amazing person nonetheless.
I watch.
One day he'll have a YouTube channel. I see you guys. Matt found this booth.
Yes.
You've already dropped what, like $400 on this one already?
I walked in, and that was the end of my money.
That was the end of your money. You find anything good there, Matt? A lot of good stuff, right?
Picking up this Zardos Warrior Beasts.
45.
As long as he looks like he's in good condition. I don't
Yeah.
think he has his axe. Here's Hydraz. That's a good one.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I just came across this 102 Dalmatians banner from McDonald's for the toys for only $40. And I kind of like it. I love fast food advertising, especially stuff from McDonald's and Burger King. And I'm actually looking to get some of the fast food toy displays. But advertising like this is just something you don't come across very often. That's what my wife does too. She's like, "Who is it?"
Never mind. You know what it is.
Yep.
Wait a minute, let me get the napkins. Got your blue rice, the mild salsa too. Here, that's really spicy.
Alright, so it is 4:01. The show is officially over. I don't want RetroCon to be over, but unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. Now we are going to start breaking everything down. Fun. The wife just went to the car to grab the hand truck and some totes. We had a very, very good weekend. Another successful RetroCon. We moved a lot of inventory, made some decent money. The only complaint I had for the weekend is that I should have gotten 2 spots. This year was my first year back. I took last year off. And immediately on Friday, I was like, yeah, this is not going to work. I had 4 or 5 totes that I couldn't put out. But, throughout the weekend, as things were selling, I was going out, grabbing a box or a tote, bringing things in, moving things around. So it worked out. But just to have the extra space would have been a lot better. But at least I know for next year to get 2 spots. So I didn't let it get me down too much. But like I said, I think I could have been able to get everything out and look more presentable. Because when you're cramming a bunch of stuff in one booth, it doesn't always translate well. There were times where, it got busy. It definitely got busy yesterday. There were times where I would have like 4 people trying to go into the booth, trying to push each other around to see things, but then 2 or 3 people on the outside of the booth who couldn't come in because it was packed. I do RetroCon because it's a great experience. It's a great time. I can see everybody. It's just like a mini vacation for me. So it's not always about the money. It's just the idea, what could have been, so it's not a big deal. What we're going to do now is we're going to pack everything up, then go back to the hotel. I'll show you everything that we picked up for today, and then we'll end the video. Okay, so change of plans. We are not going to go back to the hotel and check out the haul from day 2. We're going to do it right here, back in the back room of my house. So after we were done packing up from RetroCon, we went back to the hotel, we got something to eat, and then we went to a movie. I took the wife to see the new Alien movie, which was pretty good. And then by the time we were done, it was late, we were tired, we had to get up the next morning and check out and get home. And then that night, went back to that area. We actually went to Reading, Pennsylvania. Thank God I wasn't driving. We went there for a concert. So I couldn't do the haul or finish the video last night, so we are doing it right now. So this is everything that we picked up from day 2. We're going to start with the turtle right here. This was from my buddy Matt Stryker over at Reuse Retro Toys. This is the Raph the Magnificent from the Bodacious Birthday line, unpunched. He did a video somewhere a few months back, somewhere in July, right before I saw him for Toys for the Ages. He was selling at that show and he had this figure. And of course, after the show was over, I reached out and said, hey, is that turtle still available? So he brought it for RetroCon. He gave me a really beautiful price on it, and just couldn't really say no. So happy to add this. So I guess now that means we have to get the rest of the Bodacious Birthday figures. Second pickup here, this was from Time Warp Comics and Collectibles. They're located out of Long Island, New York. This is the Mortal Kombat 2 official Fighter's Companion. They have it in this really nice bag. It's all sealed up nicely. Does have the tattoos. I checked with all 3 of the guys running the booth. They do have it. Even says right there with tats. I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I think it displays well in the bag the way it is. We got some Mythic Legions. These are the Gods of Ancient Egypt from the Four Horsemen Studios. We have Basset here. Really nice box art. Love the way these are done. And then we have Anubis. So I do collect the Figure Obscura line. My wife is a big fan and collector of Egypt stuff. Loves Egyptology, all that sort of thing. I saw these were coming out. Knew she kind of would like them more than me, so we tried to get them before when they were on the site. They ended up selling out, and then when I saw the Horsemen at the Maryland Toy Expo, they didn't have any more. They were already sold out at that point. But Wolf King Customs was actually at RetroCon representing the Horsemen. They had a whole bunch of Mythic Legions they were selling, all a bunch of Figure Obscura. They were selling them as a set. You actually couldn't buy them by themselves. You had to buy the set, but I got them for the retail price that the Horsemen were charging anyway, so I really didn't overpay. And that's going to do it for this year's RetroCon 2024 video. Let me know down below what you guys thought of the video. Let me know if you attended the show. Thank you to everybody who actually came out and bought something from the booth or came out just to say hi to me. Apparently a lot of you guys came to the show either because of me or you were just going anyway and you watched the channel and you came over and said hi. Thank you. I always enjoy meeting everybody. I'm always shocked when I meet people because, again, and you guys know, I always repeat this, I'm just somebody who makes these videos for entertainment. I don't have no YouTube complex. I don't walk around like, oh, people are going to recognize me. So when I get recognized, you probably have even seen I tend to like get a little taken aback. I'm like, oh, you know who I am. You watch my videos. That's really cool. So thank you again to everybody who came out. I really, really enjoyed meeting you all. For me as a vendor, it was another successful show. There were some things I did this year that I am planning not to do next year. That's a whole long story though. I'm already trying to plan ahead and prepare for the next RetroCon. Let me know what you thought of the video. So I'm using a lapel mic for the first time in this video. For shows like RetroCon, you guys have probably seen it in the past. I hate talking louder than I need to at a show, but sometimes it's hard to hear me. So I figured if I got a lapel mic, it would kind of help that a little bit. I noticed in editing the video that it does drown out a lot of the background noise, which is, you know, essentially what you want. But I know some people, myself included, you know, we like that. We like the sound of conventions. We like to hear that, the people talking. We like to hear the conversations. We like all that stuff. I think going forward, I'm going to mess with it a little bit more and try to figure out like the proper placement, where it needs to be, where you can still hear me and probably hear a little bit of the noise as well. I actually just got the mic a week before RetroCon, so I got it in. I tested it out and it seemed to be okay. If you guys enjoy toy hunting videos and toy show videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And like always, thank you all so much for watching. Signing off for RetroCon 2024. I will see you guys in the next video.